Evening, nerds. Welcome to the Mildew Children. It says discard or progress and start over, and that's because there's an intro story bit that happens before you can get to the menu to change the settings, which I need to do because I can't stream in full screen because I have an ultra wide, and I don't think you lot want to be trying to decipher whatever is going on with the text on the screen when it squishes down to 1920 by 1080. So that's why you're seeing this. I am, as always, playing the sight unseen, because that's the way I like to do the Nick Attempts sort of thing. I like to show you my, genuine reaction to what I'm experiencing and my thoughts as I'm going through it, because that's how you would experience it yourself. Thank you for sparing our eyes. Yeah, absolutely. Do let me know how readable the text is and all that. There are some settings I can change to make them more readable, I noticed. I'm going with that we might not need them at the moment, because I usually find at 1920 by 1080 the text size is pretty large, like it's larger than usual. But let me know if it is hard to read, and I'll tweak that. I'll go for that setting. But yeah, this is the Mildew Children. As per usual with the Nick Attempt series, I will, issue the issue the standard disclaimer. I got a free key for this. It'll say paid promotion on Twitch and YouTube. I got a free key, that's it, that's the payment. They have no control over what I say. If I like a game, I'll tell you I like it. If I don't like a game, I'll tell you that as well. We've definitely had games on here I haven't liked. So yeah, let's crack in and we'll see how it goes. I'm intrigued by this one. But I don't know too much about it, but I'm intrigued. Hey Bree, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, and welcome in everyone. Welcome in Goggles, welcome in Bree, welcome in Lurkers. Welcome in the 5 people who just got a membership on YouTube. Hope you enjoy that. And yeah, let's get cracking. I don't know. Most streamers start off with a 20-minute thing where they're like, "Oh, this is what I've been doing all day." Nah, that ain't me. Let's get on with the game. Although I did have a weird dream last night that there was a home invader. Anyway, now's not the time. It's time for us to set forth on a journey along a road strewn with ashes and lime, away from the rising sun, trailing the distant night lights. Let moles be our guides. Ah, the moles. Crow cawing. Continue dialogue with E, clicking, or space. Okay, I'm going to press all 3. That's just what I needed. A crow cries out, right by the everlasting oak. Oh lords, bad things are coming. My rotten heart feels it. Oh my god. Are we a goth? As in a Visigoth? But also a goth? So, yeah, about that dream, I will tell you because it is funny. I had a dream that there was a home invasion, right? And do you ever have those dreams where your body is waking up just enough that it knows it's not in control of the dream? So, I'm rushing downstairs, I see someone, climbing through the window, and I go to shout at them, but I try to shout, but my body is not able to make sounds because, my voice box and all that are relaxed. They're too relaxed to make actual noises with it. So in your dream it just sounds like you're going like that. Do you ever have that, or is that just me? Is it just my voice box that turns on late? All right, anyway, this time turns out I wasn't just making that noise in the dream. So Becca, luckily this wasn't in the middle of the night. This is at 9 a.m. But Becca noticed me basically growling like a dog. Came upstairs to check if I was okay. It's just me. Just me, huh? Okay. Fair enough. All right. Well, I've learned something. Bree says I never talk IRL or in your dreams. Nick making dog noises tracks. Apparently you've spoken full sentences while asleep and freaked out several people. You see, that is more normal. But I had a dream where I couldn't speak. I was trying to shout, but I couldn't speak. But those noises were coming out in the real world as well. In dream world, I couldn't make the noises, but the exact same noises I heard myself make were in the real world. So clearly, my ears were turned on at that point. Because you know how bits of your body kind of shut down for sleep. My ears must have been back, hearing the noises I was making, but the voice box control was not there. I have golden retriever energy. I wish I had the energy of a golden retriever. Anyway, let's carry on with small titty Visigoth girlfriend. I don't know why I don't know why I'm making a judgment on her breasts. I'm not a gamer gator. Who knows? They might be huge. Honkin' badonkers. Crow cawing. Why am I doing this? What are you trying to tell? You're warning me for a reason, there's no doubt about it. Felt like a bad omen when the magpie flew in through the window at dawn. Should have read the incantation at the doorstep. Oh, I should have. Kyrphel, hey! What's on your mind this time? Offered your aid and now just standing there as if interred. Are you going to lament about the mistress again? The writing is a little stilted, like it needs a few extra words in it. But maybe that's just the vibe they're going with. Maybe we'll dig into that as we go along. Sorry, she's got a scythe, which I'm okay with. Like, maybe she works in a farm. Like, this clearly is a sort of farm area. But what's up with the blood on the stone? Good Lord, Nick, it's too early in the day for that. It's 20 past 6. We're in the evening. It's all right. It's after 5. We're all allowed to be drunk. I'm not. These kids do have a strong goth game, yeah. Visigoth. Oh, don't even mention her. Let's go, come on. Have a look at the sun. The dead shall be dined ere noon. The dead shall be... Are they eating people? And look at the sun with a capital S that implies they're talking about the newspaper. The dead shall be dined ere noon. So before noon, the dead will be eaten. That's not good. Yeah, it would be unwise to anger the dead. Little Grave was already worried that we wouldn't have time to serve the meals to her wards. She cares for their welfare more than her own. And what vexing spirit got a hold of me? What in the ominous child is this? Yeah. So I can now move around. Honestly, I like the art style. The little animation there. Look, where she puts her hand on her, like, waist. That's neat. Kyrf? What? I think you're going the wrong way. Oh, right. Why am I so absent-minded today? That's not good. Here we go. So what's on your mind, Kyrf? Tell me already. I won't reveal it to anyone. Although, perchance I might. But you are well aware, my meek listeners are hardly eager to gossip. Oh, we're having a journey through the thesaurus with this one, aren't we? Okay, so I can choose. Haven't you heard the crow? I wonder what it was trying to tell. I saw a bad omen. Don't even know what to make of it. I feel like say would have been a better word there. Oh, are they doing that thing? Are they doing that thing that Tolkien tried to do? So Tolkien, when he was writing Lord of the Rings, tried to use only Old English and I think Germanic words. Because he, for most of the writing, with the exception I think the elves, where he used some Latin-based words. Because it was his belief that it sounded more old and ancient and grounded and fantasy. Which I think makes sense, you know. Something like a law hall sounds way more fantasy than school, for example. Maybe they're trying to do that. Maybe that's why the word tell instead of say. I don't know if say is like a less fitting thing. It could just be a translation error. I don't know. Only one way to find out. Hold on a sec. There we go. Right. Obviously, it was asking for food. Probably doesn't even want to peck in the dry field. Everything's so bitter there, astringent on the tongue. Astringent's a good word. It's like you've tasted it yourself. Believe me, I've tasted those roots myself. Okay? Why are you smiling? Let's hurry up while the bread's still warm from the oven. The smell of it makes me want to eat a crust. Too bad I can't. Why is that? Come on, Kyrf. The living don't share meals with the dead. You eaten anything since yesterday? You must be serving them all you have. I can find myself some bread, but what about them? They'll start reaching out from the ground with their hands. Horrible. But when the dead are fed, it's okay to snooze a little. Let's go already. What on earth is going on? And when we're there, remember well, you can't disturb the seeds that the abandoned bodies turned into. They must sprout, turn into fresh and fragrant grass. Don't step on the dead, okay? Alright. I gotta say though, holy shit, we are nailing the Bechdel test right now. They're just doing occult rituals of the dead, Nick. Jeez. Yeah, God forbid women have a hobby. By the way, have you heard about last night's dead man? My last sorrow of a husband. Bechdel test failed. We tried. We tried, everyone. Go home. Sorrow of a husband? That's right. We didn't get wed before sundown, for his grave wasn't ready yet. So we had to wait until the moon arrived. What if his soul was taken away by fiendish firebrand? She would have dragged him away, not to be seen ever again. What a nightmare. Wait, did she marry a dead dude? Did you marry a dead dude? Tell me what it was about. What do you mean what it was about? What? Tell me what? Is anyone else struggling with this? Like, I'm struggling with this, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it was an actual nightmare. Oh, that might make more sense. Like, I feel like I need more context to understand what's going on. A hunter was mauled yesterday. They say he went into the woods to cut down the enchanted linden, probably trying to make a spear out of it. Weren't 4 dead before him not enough? And nearly in the same place. So horrible. You should have seen it. When they found him, he'd been almost all chewed up. How catty did we want to be here? Let's not go into too much detail because you like to vividly describe everything. We'll do that. Oh, okay. I'll tell you that. Such a sight I don't get to see very often. Nearly everything got chewed. Yeah, I'm gonna go number 2. That's it. I'm done talking about dead people. That's an easy way to get yourself ill. Okay, so we can go in there, or I can keep going past. But, like, what is in here? What's the matter? Where are you going again? I got an achievement for trying to walk away from Little Grave. Yeah, I'm not myself today. Maybe just Little Grave talks like this and everyone else, like, talks normally. Kyrphel? What? I think you're going the wrong way. Oh, right. Why am I so absent-minded today? That's so good. I just wanted to go, okay? Yesterday, I was snoozing on a grave and made up a riddle. You won't guess it in 100 years. Try me. Once upon the bull's feast day, gathered deer, wolf, corpse, and crow. Lady Autumn then said, bring a worthy sacrifice to delight the spirits of the woods. Then Crow did say, Caw, what blood is there in me to please the spirits? Offer up the wolf. Wolf replied, who dares to raise a fang against Wolf, son of the woods? Offer up the corpse. The corpse remained silent, but with a bony finger pointed at the deer. Then Deer did speak. So be it, I shall be the one sacrificed. So, whom did they offer as the sacrifice? The bull, the deer, the wolf, the corpse, the crow. There wasn't a bull. Deer, wolf, corpse, crow. Deer, wolf, corpse, crow. Deer, wolf, corpse, crow. The deer said, I will do it. Right? Lady Autumn wanted, bring a worthy sacrifice to delight the spirits of the woods. A bull because it's their feast day? Oh, maybe. Let's try the bull. The bull? Oh, that's hilarious. You can't be serious, can you? Slaughtering a bull on the bull's feast day? I'll give you another try for being original. Well, then it was the deer, wasn't it? I thought you'd say that. Wrong. Told you you couldn't possibly guess it, you silly girl. Ha 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 ha. Are you saying someone else was sacrificed? Nope. Maybe they didn't sacrifice anyone and left the spirits hungry and unsatisfied. That's terrible. Imagine what that would be like. Yeah, I don't get it. Tell me the answer. The corpse was sacrificed. Did you get why? Because it's already a corpse? It had already been sacrificed? Ah, now I get it. Good girl. Don't call me good girl. Off we go. The dry field, a symbol of the cycle and blessed change, by the will of the mistress, has become an eternal reminder of our sisterhood's inevitable demise. Is this kid a vampire? Quite possibly. I feel the evil gaze. Dozens of spirits, no doubt, are watching our every move. The living are certainly not welcome here. I wouldn't have set foot in this place without Little Grave. How does she get between the graves so easily, barefoot? Don't you slip up on me here. Remember what I told you about the seeds. You can't disturb the seeds that the abandoned bodies turn into. They must sprout, turn into fresh and fragrant grass. That was the time limit. Hey, Willow, welcome in. What a pretty looking game. It is pretty, yeah. My current vibe is, I think the art style is really nice. The world is interesting. The writing needs an editor. Desperately. Please stop calling me good girl as well. I like the animations too. Also, interestingly, is she walking at a higher frame rate than she is? Looks like we made it in time. Here they are resting. Oh, look! They've dug a fresh one. For whom, I wonder? An empty grave. No. Don't look into the open flesh of the earth. The spirits are just waiting for me to slip up. One touch of theirs and my soul would be twisted in an instant. Leans over one of the graves and begins to whisper. Perhaps I shouldn't eavesdrop. The sacred rituals are not meant for outsiders to observe. Though Little Grave doesn't seem to care. I'm going to be respectful. I'm going to play into it. What's that rumbling coming from the village? What is it? Oh, the timing couldn't be poorer. Procession is heading straight towards us. And who's the hero of the occasion? Or, the heroine? My clouded eyes are trying to deceive me. Well, they still bring my prophetic dreams. For that I am grateful. It'll be a long walk for the crowd, of course. Well, that's fine. 6 suns will change, while Little Grave is... Whoa, are they seeing Gilia off? Is it over already? It is. Turns out she turned 19 today. No, I mean your rounds. Are you done? So soon? Sure am. That's good. Thought I'd change 7 hides while I wait. Oh, come on. Everyone is used to me here. Only Koya has been buried just 3 days ago. I can't even believe that blessed change is waiting for Gilia already. Blessed change. Cursed change. The most important day, the celebration of life itself. But not for our circle. Oh, the crowd will not be happy with my presence. As long as we are deprived of the change, we have no place here. Though, what does it matter? Let them think what they want. Let them whisper. I'll stay to watch the procession. The procession is coming! Oh, there's nice little tinkle of bells. Oh, are we witches? Is that it? Are we witches? Are we related? Are those two related? They kind of have very similar faces, right? So it begins. Yes, a witch. And what of it? They've heard lies about us from the accursed mistress and repeat them again and again. I shouldn't have spoken about the Great One like that. How happy I am for you, Gilia. Blessed change to you. Hugs her. Thank you, kind priestess. Don't be afraid. I'll guide you. It won't hurt, I promise. Voices from the crowd. Don't be afraid, Gilly. We're here with you. I can read. 'Tis hard to believe our time together has ended so swiftly, says Gilia's husband. Wait, what? She's 19? Is she dying? What's that, like, the change? Oh my god, what's happening? Why did you get married if it was going to end at 19? Why not get married up? What is going on? Farewell. I thank the stars and the earth for all the happiness we've shared. How is anyone having kids? Ritual sacrifice. Oh, it could be. Till we meet again, send my love to the children. Soon it shall be their lot to raise their own mother. What? Soon it shall be their lot to raise their own mother? Is she going to die and rise as a zombie? Is this a... Yeah, I think you might be right. Ritual sacrifice or something? This is wild. Okay, here we go. Remember the troubles and sorrows of your past life. Clench them in your fists. On the other side, leave them by the roots of an old elm tree. Gilia nods. Ahem. So, Gilia the Eloquent, brought into this world on the 4th moon, nurtured by the cold soil. Are you ready to accept the ponds of Mother Earth, the ancestress of moss, mold, and human root? She's clearly scared. No wonder. A missed sight of the procession already makes my heart race, let alone if I were in her place. The crowd encourages her. We're ready. The voice is trembling. Ready to drown in darkness and gasping for air, follow the sun to freedom? Ready. Ready to wander through the bottomless well until a blissful rebirth? Ready. And finally, do you wish to once again become a link in the endless chain of life? Yes, I wish with all my heart. My clever girl. Come, they're waiting you. It's time to drop kick a bird. Hey, Iris. I did that in a different game. Little Grave, stop calling people your clever girl. You're like 6. Take this vial of black milk. Do you recall its other name? Yes, the last tears of joy. Great. Drink it all, for the tears are sweet and pleasant. Don't be afraid of anything. I think it's poison. Lord, she's trembling all over. Gilia drinks the vial. Oh, you're such a brave girl. See, it's not scary in the slightest. Nods and smiles. Gilia, your time has come. Look into the bosom of the earth. Surrender thyself to her warm maternal embrace. She will cover you like a fuzzy blanket and preserve your peaceful slumber, while I will whisper lullabies until your next birth. We will eagerly await your return. So true, chant the crowd. Come back soon, chant the crowd. Have a safe journey, chant the crowd. Is reincarnation so common in this world that you just do it? Like all the time? What the? This is wild. Breathe, Gilia. Breathe in the tart flavor of dead grass. Listen to its joyful whisper. Look at the sun. At dusk, it will be your guide to the other side. Yo, what the fuck happened there? Is it fantasy or just horror? Let's find out! Gilia, you're such a good girl. Don't worry, I won't leave you. Honestly, I won't. She makes a cut with the scythe. Living soul cries out, she's alive, she's alive. To the woods she goes, she's alive, but it hurts. Merrily earth trembles, she's alive, she's alive. Bones we bring for her, into the laughter she bursts. Hurrah! Voices from the crowd, hurrah! Voices from the crowd, have a good journey, Gilia. Go safely. Have a safe trip home, Gilia. Even the grass is rustling happily, seeing off the departing soul. Yes, Gilia's journey will continue soon, but will mine? Oh, there's no need for idle worries to cloud the sweet departure. It's time to return to the village. Even though the joyous hum has repelled the spirits, it is still uncomfortable here amidst the dry grass. Yo, what the fuck? She gave death a good college try. She sure did. Yo, what the fuck? Also, yeah, can people watch and just, like, verify if I'm, like, imagining it? But is my character's animation, like, frame rate higher than the terrifying priestess? It is, isn't it? It is. It definitely is. It's an interesting choice. How do we say this? Posile. Well, I don't know how else to call you. Witch. Outcast? What does that toe rag want? Kyrphel is my name, though to be called Posile is not uncommon either. Why do you ask, rootless one? Oh, I should have gone, what do you want, no man's daughter? I want to know what life has in store for me. Is there room for happiness on the path that's chosen for me? Don't say you want me to fortune tell for nothing. And how will you pay? Shows a bear fang. Here, is that a fair price? I can't believe it. How could she have gotten one of these? She must have stolen it. Does she really not know the value of bear fangs? Well, alright, I'll tell you. Draws water. Spit. What? Spit in the water. You want to know your own destiny, don't you? Then something from you needs to get into the water. I can cut off a lock of your hair or spill some of your blood if you prefer it. She spits. Who would have thought I would command the laws of existence for the sake of a homeless tramp? She still dares to hope for happiness, so naive. So the incantation. Why don't we try the one Lyra came up with the other day? I have no doubt of her mastery with words. Whisper the incantation. O Mother Earth, reveal the fate of another. O Lord of Water, whisper your will to your daughter. I see, ligatures move, whispering owls. I've got to do this while doing a guitar thing. The distortion of faces, the silence of cloud, the reflection of mine. Shows the faces of gods, all of you kneel. I'll be breaking the bonds. Take a handful of witch dust and throw it on the surface of the water. Lords, the eyes are truly deceiving me today. A scattering? Wide, but with a couple of large lumps. And the shape here is uneven. Marvellous. Speak in riddles. I see clear skies over the child's head, gardens blooming at her approach, lilies shower petals at her feet. From one seed, 3 ears of corn are born. A tiny rain brings a dreadful flood. You're lying. A beautiful tale for a poor girl seeking comfort and peace. But I value truth more than fantasy stirring the foolish minds. I'm going to go with number 2. You're looking for a different fate? Well, I don't have one. All that's been said is true. Accept it with a pure heart. Do you suggest me to believe this nonsense? You've mistaken me, Posar. The prediction is revealed. There is nothing to change. To convince a blind that stars shine above them is like pounding mortar in a mortar. Blind, then blind. Swear by the skies that you spoke the truth. I swear the skies bear witness to my words. Satisfied? I see you don't fear the wrath of the lords. Well, have it your way. Priestess, I have a question for you as well. What do you want? I want to know what awaits an outcast after death. Oh, I see. So, why are you so hesitant? Speak your mind, especially since she's such a truth lover. Come on, is it that bad? Well, outcasts have no ancestors, no name, no calling. They don't even have a soul. You don't. No soul? Of course there's none. That's why you'll never see a new birth. So that's how it is. I've been mocked by a cursed fate. But outcasts live in one body longer than others. They live through the sundown just like we do. A mercy granted by the mistress to the doomed. It wasn't lying after all. Damn it! She walks away. And I'll suffer the same fate. Irrevocable death. Okay, so what I'm getting here is there's something called the sundown which kills everyone. But those that have ancestors and all that are reincarnated. But we're playing someone who is not going to be reincarnated, but will live past the sundown. I'm getting it now. I'm getting it. The world building is hitting me now. So for the mistress, there's no difference between a witch and an outcast. How far have we fallen, eh? I can't get my head around the fact that she, an outcast, got such a bright future. They usually starve to death. Have you ever predicted such a thing before? Not often. I remember predicting something akin to that for a hunter. He was mauled by a boar a week later. Ugh, why remind me? It still makes me sick to my stomach. Ugh. At least this very happiness awaits him in the new life. Look what the homeless girl paid me for the fortune-telling. No way. A bear one? I wonder where she got it from. Stole it, that's for sure. And you're no better. Trick the silly girl into pleased with yourself. Just kidding. Ha ha ha. Serves her right. Well, where else could she get that kind of valuable? Outcasts have always been thieves. Interesting. Wait, can I go back in here? No, I'm not going there. I wish I'd never seen the accursed hall. Okay, we're not going in there. Priestess! Priestess, help! There's a little girl lying there by the elm tree, not breathing, not responding. That's definitely for you to take care of. Near the press stone? Yes, right by it. Uh-huh, got it. Kyrphel, I'm off, see ya. Lords, I often walks there. Can you describe what she looked like? I beg you, Earth, please tell me that it is not my sister who has left us. Well, wearing a dark robe with amulets around her neck, and I think she had a bracelet just like yours. It's all feeble. Aya? No, this cannot be happening. So this is what the crow warned me about, and I was too dumb to understand. Oh, the heart nags in pain at the dreadful tidings. No, there's no time for this. Hold on. Seems to be subsiding. Hurry to the sister. Are we ill? Okay, so we gotta go all the way left, down, all the way right, down. We're hurrying. This is as fast as we go. Then all the way right. We are not talking to anyone. We are busy. We got a stroll on. Whoops. I need to go left. Aya. The most talented sister. The youngest and most potent. Awaited the great Dormition with such fervour. Dormition. Big sleep? Big sleep? I think big sleep. So adored playing the Wicker Maiden, dancing the springtime dance of the earth. None of this will be anymore. Only eternal wandering underground and not a bit of peace. All is lost. Great Mother, why did you take her away so untimely? Haven't we suffered enough? Shall we all perish at the will of the stubborn mistress? Please do not be angry with me, poor daughter of the earth, but I cannot help witches at all. Forgive me for being so useless, but Mother Earth will not abandon you. She will bring you back to life, that's for sure. Take no offense that I cannot offer aid to your sister. We understand. You can go, priestess. We'll take care of it ourselves. Soft earth to you, Aya. I apologize once more. What is this? Does Mother Earth really want to get us, or the evil spirits? Have we truly deserved such a punishment? Stop talking nonsense, Lyra. Calm down. How can I be calm now? Unholy forces want to bury us. Took away our sister 8 nights before the Dormition. What can we do now? And so there is only 3 of us left in the circle. A trinity of doomed souls. We have but one solution. We shall perform the Dormition ritual as free. What else is left to us? How's that? Nonsense. Oh, Kif. How clueless you are. The 3 of us won't achieve anything. We'll simply perish in vain. Have you considered what will happen then? Of course you haven't. But what else can we do? For generations we performed our dreadful rite as 4, and you just decided that there's another way? Naturally? It's all so simple, isn't it? Why have you forgotten? The whole village rests on our shoulders, and if we fail, everyone will die. Every living soul. I'm gonna go with number 2. At least I'm trying to come up with something, unlike you. Trying to come up with ways to rid the world of people? Good for you. Do you think you're wiser than the rest? Well, certainly wiser than you. I know what's on your mind. Who am I justifying myself to? Stop bickering. Our sister's dead. You two are acting like dogs. Let us ponder on our own, as befits witches. We'll ask for wisdom from the well, water, and the ash tree, hoping for their aid. Listen to what Lyra says. We won't figure out anything now. At sunset we shall hold the wake for the deceased sister. Afterward, go home, seek the enlightenment from the water, lay out the bones, recall the forbidden rites, call the devils for all I care, find the solution at any cost. In 2 nights we shall gather again, discuss what we have thought of. Only 8 nights left until the dormition. 8 nights. Lord's all gracious. At sundown, Kyrphel goes to see off her deceased sister. People sure die a lot in this. Like, for no apparent reason. Cannot call it a good evening. Come in. Wagner awaits. A moment. I want to say my farewells before assuming my new role, like a novice to a youngest witch. You know how Wagner will feel about your delay. Although, when have we ever taken her eyes seriously? Still, it's best to hurry. Aya. Good Aya. I've always admired you, envied you. I was so envious. I'm ashamed to say I hated you at one point. Leading the rituals for years from the very day of initiation. Outrageous. But such is our lot now. From now on it's my duty to conjure until my gut burns away, consumed by the sorcerer's flames. Okay, being a witch has killed her. Okay, fair enough. Wait just a little longer and I'll take you to the other side. Hello, I want to say hello to the sheep. No? Okay. Skull? Creepy dolls? Good? Kyrphel, you are the youngest witch now. It's up to you to lead the ritual. I know it. I'm ready. Aya, the time has come for me to replace you, to be guiding the soul to another world. Oh, is that so? Hands over a vial with the tincture. Here, take it. Do you remember what it is and how it's applied? Honestly, your feeble mind worries me to no end. It's the ash grey tincture made for bonding with the spirit of the deceased. I will be in my sister's place, my mouth shall voice her anguish, my body shall be guided by her will. One must drink at least 8 drops, but no more than 11, or else you'll lose your own soul. That's correct. Rest and prepare, then join us. We'll offer the funeral rites together. Gifts, not rites. Let's make preparations. Ooh, little animation. That's it. Time to go outside. Ushir, my merciless mentor. It's been so long since you walked the earth. I'm sure even on the other side you haven't lost your fearsome temper. Aya's on the way to you. Accept her with all honours, and don't be so hard on her. Should I volunteer to weave Aya's doll myself? And who will take to... Okay, we better go. Oh no, I need to go that way. Here is a staff for your journey, beloved sister. It will serve as a reliable support during your long wanderings. Do not be afraid of loneliness. It will warm you on cold nights. On your way, you will meet other sisters. They are already waiting for you. Wooden shoes. They don't stumble 100 miles away. May you always have the strength to take another step. Perhaps we will all have to wander the lands of the dead forever. Even 3 pairs of shoes will crumble beneath our feet. Share this sweet Prospera with me, dear sister. When will you have a chance to eat again? When the time comes for you to depart, fear not. I will help you find the way. Turn your dead eyes to the sun that sets behind the forest. It will light your way to the underworld. When you get down, you will see 2 springs on both sides. The left one, covered with white lilies, and the right one, guarded by moles. Don't drink from the left one. Bow to the moles, saying, I am thirsty, allow me to drink, and drink from that spring. Don't wander there alone, you'll get lost, and don't cry. Call at once to one of the sisters, Grissa, Wisher, or Vetka. They will be waiting. The day will come, and you and the others will rise again from the earth, as the wormwood rises in summer. Believe it with all the sincerity you can muster. Have I got to remember all of that, by any chance? Am I going to have to make all of those decisions? Like, am I going to have to go to the moles and not the lilies and all that? It's time to begin. My heart flutters again. I remember Aya arriving in pain as she drank the tincture. Is the potion really that vicious? But I'm older, and I've long used to tinctures. I'll manage. Doubts away. Drink the tincture. Our souls are about to intertwine, and I will be the executor of the last will, feeling the agony of a soul trapped in an immovable body. Earth, give me the strength to endure this ordeal. There it is. The witch's flame is burning in my belly. I can feel its raging now. Or is the sister's soul already taking over? Either way, I'm ready. I can't breathe. As if my throat is shackled. Hold it together. Hold it together. From now on, I surely breathe for both of us. Oh. The heart is racing. It feels that death is near. It's afraid. Breathe deeper. Deeper. Breathe. Souls entwining, whirling in their final dance. Such dances are not without pain. That I know for sure. Warmth. Sorcerer's strength fills the body. The soul trembles. It's time to begin. The phosphor has grown mouldy, died. A meal fitting the beloved sister. Take a bite. This isn't me eating, Prospera. It's you, Aya. Savor your last supper. Ugh, disgusting. No wonder. This food is not for the living. At least it's a treat for my sister. It's clear why the living don't share meals with the dead. It's getting worse again. Hold it together. Hold it together. Oh no. The cursed gut is on fire. The other soul is trying to break free. Scratching from within. No! Aya! No! Calm down. I won't let you go. No. The ritual is not over yet. Not over. Bear with it. You're hurting me. This is really hard to keep in the balance section, I tell you that. Ah! Breathe deeper. It will be over soon. Breathe. Has she subsided? Yes, praise the Lords. I must continue, with all the strength that still remains, to guide the raging soul onto the right path at last. Spirits of nature, of trees, rivers and roots, calm your raging temper. I command you, show me the restless soul, away to the world of the dead. Accept this sacrifice in gratitude for your help, eternal ones. Let the blood of the lamb nourish the earth, and his body become food for you, mighty ones. The witches slaughter the lamb. Poor baby. Young and tender blood, the spirits have surely been pleased, wouldn't dare to oppose my will now. It's time for the incantation. Be free, Aya! Hear this farewell song of the birches, the gentle whisper of the earth, and the laughter of mad fiends. Fear not. The nature today obeys you and I. Run, sister. The spirits accompany you on your final journey. Don't stop. Don't turn around. Don't get back. Don't stop. Don't turn around. Don't get back. Run after the dying sun. Its heat will warm your soul. Run after its last ray. As long as it shines, the way is open to you. Run. Warm blood paves your path. And she collapses. Chapter 1 complete. Is there a way to perform a ritual now? How? It's only 7 nights until the Dormition. Since ancient times, it's been led by 4 most capable witches. But where can we find the 4th one? We can't do it without her. I dread to think what will happen to us if we fail, for if death awakens, she'll devour every living thing. What am I supposed to do? Oh, dear heart. As luck would have it, it's fluttering again. So hard to breathe. This is just the last thing I need. If I won't pay any attention, it'll go away in no time. Hey, Kodo. Why are the children mildewy? Somebody get the dehumidifier out, yeah. It's like someone took Weird Sisters and made it serious. You're here for it. I'm here for the vibes. I just think the writing needs an editor. Like, it just has bits. It might be a translation thing. I don't know. I don't know what the... Well, let me have a look. Let me have a quick look out of curiosity. The devs. It might just need like the publisher to provide slightly more money for translation. Let's have a look. The developer, The Growing Stones. I got nothing. Other than that they have made this game, I got no information about them. Who knows? Oh well. Back to the game. Not a single idea. I'm no match for my brother. He would have known what to do. I won't solve anything myself, that's for sure. Lyra was right. Seeking advice by the water is worth it. The Lord of the River holds all the answers. It seems the power of ash grey tincture has faded. I could use some sorcerer's flame in my belly. After all, I'm a witch. What would I do with no magic? On the other hand, yesterday I collapsed from exhaustion. The sorcery had no mercy on me. Let's eat a witch berry. Which is rouge, our daily bread. What was the spell again? Quiet water. Fresh and clear. Grant me wisdom beyond compare. Hearken to the words that I utter. Reveal the answers, even if they cause me to shudder. I inquire. Reveal who could aid me in this difficult task, or who should I turn to? Who will understand me and listen? Who will give worthy advice? Let's go number 2. Show me a sign. Reveal who could aid me in this difficult task. Oh, a bird. Sparrow. Fior, have you come to help the hapless witch? This is the sign I was looking for. How does Lyra compose such spells? Pray, dear, tell me what to do. Why are you silent? Chirp something. I'll understand. I'm not stupid. Or don't you know yourself? Answer me. Don't let me down. It's no use. I can't believe it. Imposter. Shall I turn to my brother after all? Who else would lend a hand to an accursed witch? The sparrow chirps. You also think I should consult him, don't you? But how do I explain it all to him without revealing witches' secrets? There's no way. It'll taint my soul and his too. 7 generations, 7 lives without joy for breaking Mother Nature's eternal foundations. Oh. But does it really matter? My failure now will doom the whole village, my dear brother included. It's decided then. Now I've got to hurry to him. I must ask whether he's ready to hear the secrets, whether he's willing to make that sacrifice. He'll say yes, there's no other way. Because otherwise, no. There could be no otherwise. Skull. My lovely skull. Oh, how much ancient wisdom you gave me. Please help me one more time today. Right, we need to go my brother. If I head forward at this crossing, I can get there way faster. Yeah, and then head left. Oh my god, there's been a sprint key all along. No one asked you for ancient wisdom. I will ask you for ancient wisdom, Goggles. Are you alright? Hey, bird. Nat! Kyrphel, dead pale as ever. Our maimed brothers are more cheerful looking. It's the kind of courtesy you've got. Ah, oh, how unfortunate. Oh no. I'm gonna do this while reading. Should have stayed home longer. I see everything, little sister. Come, let's show you to the healer. I mean it. I have a serious request for you, Nate. Will you listen? Is it about your non-blood? Yes and no. In your usual fashion. I can't imagine what you must be going through. Losing a friend for a few winters. Knowing you'll be friends again in the new life is one thing. Losing a friend, not knowing if you'll ever see each other again, I can't even fathom. You know, I'm always here to help. Speak your mind. You can't hide anything from your kin anyway. So unusual it is for me to ask. To demand it is closer to my heart. Yeah, I'm going to go number 2. I intend to commit the most dreadful misdeed. I will reveal the witch's secrets to you in order to seek your counsel. Don't refuse my request, blood from my blood. Share with me the heaviest of burdens. Nat sighs. A dreadful proposition it is, little sister. Having fate on the hunter's side is as important as having a faithful spear. Yet, a broken spear can be replaced with a new one, but nothing can replace a sister. Please tell me first, is this a worthy cause that you are pursuing? Is saving every living soul a worthy goal in your opinion? You're always exaggerating, but judging by your voice, you mean it. Isn't this too heavy of a burden for your fragile shoulders? It's an overwhelming one, but I cannot refuse. Seems like a worthy goal, a sacrifice worth making. All right, I'll help you to the best of my ability. Come to my hut. Let us burn candles, and in their smoke we shall conceal our words from the all-seeing lords. It's not my habit to hide from the gaze of the gods. Should they see the cowardice in the hunter's eyes, his spear will never hit the target again. As you wish, but I would be wary. All right, listen carefully. The Dormition, our most important ritual, always led by the 4 sisters, the most powerful and talented witches, but with Aya gone there are only 3 of us left in the circle, and the power of our witchcraft leaves a lot to be desired. We only have a few nights before the ritual. What do we do? Can you help me find a solution? May you have a good idea. May the Lord of the Waters plant a seed of insight into you. And I still have to bring this idea to fruition. I can't breathe. Can't let my brother see me like this. Oh, well, is it really nothing? It can't be. I cannot do this on my own. To put another soul through such an ordeal? No, I can't. I dare not. Besides, no one else in the village will trust me. The accursed sorcerers. Don't be silent. Say something. I think I feel a bit better now. Phew. One thing is certain. You do need to find a new witch, and I see only one way. You must teach some other girl your art. What? You should have to give up on her purpose. Imagine what waits her. Rejected her nature. Turned to despicable witches. No one would wish such a fate. Unless she was born a witch. Wait a moment. Could this be the solution I'm looking for? Even though it's unbelievable, but if any of us were reborn, she would be the one to be taught. Such a thing is possible, right? Right? Anyhow, it's at least a glimmer of hope in that endless darkness. The sparrow was right about going to my brother. You surprise me, little sister. You of all people should know that witches don't get to have a second birth. Yet even if she lives, the witch will not know her true purpose. It may be worth asking Little Grave, since her scythe liberates the soul and gives it the opportunity to reincarnate. Alright, how much are we betting that this is like Like, none of the magic works. Like, they've just been ritually sacrificing people and nothing works. This ritual, it doesn't matter if we miss it. That's my wager. That we're just going to discover this is all for naught. You're right, it's worth a try. Can I do something for you? Aid is always repaid with aid. Firstly, make your appearance to the healer. And also, can you enchant an amulet for me? Damn Leica stole the prey from under my nose again. What will I be if I don't teach this fool a lesson? We'll go on a hunting game with him. My amulet is at stake and I will lose. And he will get the stone I cursed. Yes! What a plan I've come up with, eh? I wouldn't want to harm others. Yeah, I'm going to go number 2. I'm sorry, Nat. I can't go along with this. How about I enchant you the spear as I did before? The spear, alas, won't help. Well, I'll rely on my own strengths as befits a tracker, and also take care of your health, Kyrphel. Honestly, it pains me to see you in such a state. And accept my good fortune. It will help in your quest. Thank you, brother. I'll get your fortune back once I find my sister. May the earth cover your tracks. May the earth cover our tracks. Even though I think we found a solution, my heart is still trembling. Maybe there's no lost sister. But what else is there to cling to? Oh, we better go to the healer. Turn around. Yep. This way. I can't find her anywhere. What rotten luck. Seems she went to attend to the dead. Maybe someone knows where she went. Bet the kids saw something. Hello, children. Have you seen where Little Grave has gone? We are not children to you. I'm the head of the bakery, and Prosper is the keeper of the pine mill. Oh, fuck. Is it only children? Is this... Are there no adults? That girl who just got ritually sacrificed was 19. She turned 19. Do you... Are they killing everyone when they hit 19? Oh, fuck. Oh my god. You blame TikTok. Yeah, I mean, anyone watching TikTok would want to kill kids. Wait, no, it's the other way around, isn't it? Uh-huh, the pine mill, the one that stands by the forest. Don't you insult us, or we'll bake you a special bread. You'll buy it at the market, eat it, and then mushrooms will grow in your mouth instead of teeth. Alright, from now on I'll eat only meat. That's a terrible idea. It's so wrong. It's been said that if you eat a lot of meat, you'll be born a cow. I'm fine with that, as long as I get the chance to be born again at all. Have you seen the deaf servant around here? The mortician mistress? Yeah, we did. How could we not? She always sits there under the elm tree. But no one should ever sit under the elm tree. Ellum, she hateth mankind. Everyone knows that. Will you tell me where she went? Uh-huh. Play Bull's Feast with us, and we'll tell you what we know. Is this that bloody riddle? Is this like the Gone series? I don't know what the Gone series... As in, like, Gone Girl? Gone Home? Gone Fishing? Those three? Only if you win, of course. Hee hee hee. What nasty sprouts you are. Alright, let's play. Will you tell me the rules? You don't know how to play Bull's Feast? Pfft. Looks like... Look, we have 6 animals. A chicken, a calf, a pig, a lamb, a sheep, and a goat. You need to guess which 3 I'm going to bring to the Bull's Feast, and in what order. If you have guessed the animal in the right place in order, it's 1 bull. Right animal in the wrong place is a cow. Guess all 3 bulls and you win. The Bull's Feast. Having 3 cows makes it the Cow Fest, and I win. You will also lose if you can't guess the bull in 4 tries. Okay, so it's... That's easy. We can do this. This is Mastermind, right? Or Wordle or shit like that. Gone is all adults vanish from a town in California, and then like the moment you turn 18, you vanish. It's an ongoing thing. Oh, neat. Oh, 15. Oh, wow. Let's begin. Make your guesses. So I need to name 3 animals in the right order. Let's start with goat, and then pig, and then sheep. Well, let's see. 0 bulls and 2 cows. Next try. So 2 of them are right, but in the wrong place, but we don't know which one. We've only got 4 tries. So it might be better not to do... It might be better not to do the same 3 as last time. Well, no, because we know we're going to have 1 cow from among lamb, sheep, and goat, right? Sorry, lamb, calf, and chicken is going to have one of our cows. So let's do... pig, sheep, calf. Let's see what we get. 0 bulls, 1 cow. Okay, so goat is one of them. Goat is one of them. And it's not calf. So now we do... sheep. I don't think it's pig, because we've had pig in... Oh no, pig could be the last position, but we're going to do sheep. And then goat. And then, have we done chicken yet? Or it could be lamb. Let's try chicken. 1 bull and 1 cow. I don't think we're going to get this. So it's either it's chicken or it's lamb. Which one's in the right place, do you reckon? I think sheep's in the right place. Or goat is. Oh, this is hard. Sheep, goat, chicken. Was 1 bull and 1 cow. And 1 incorrect. The question is it goat? We know sheep's correct. Is goat... No, we know goat's correct. Goat is correct, but might be in the wrong place. Sheep might be correct and in the right place. I think goat's in the right place. I think goats are bull. Goats are bull. So I think the smart thing to do is to bring back pig in the last place, put chicken in the first place. Chicken, goat, pig. Oh, shut up, Google. I did it. Shut up, Google. I did it. I logicked it out. I logicked it out. And by logic mean I was lucky. I think it came down to a 50-50 there. But we got the Bull's Feast. That's it. We've played. Now tell me where the priestess went. The trackers called her. Said their brother was killed by a wolf near the woods by the old stumps. So that's where you should go. Thank you, children. Oh, you're going to get yourself in trouble. Yeah, sorry, kid, but... Nah. Right, we're there. Oh, we need to basically go back to our house. This might be faster. The funny thing is, I don't think the animation changes when you go to fast mode. So it looks like you're just sliding along the ground a little bit. Look. Are you singing? Hello, has the grave priestess passed by? I haven't seen her. I think she was singing. I'm just going to walk into the woods and leave. I shouldn't go into the woods after the hunt is over. The last thing I want to do is wander around without any direction. There's no way I find anyone that way. Fine. Oh, hey. Are you my brother? Can you tell me where the Grave Priestess went? Of course, go past this rotten hut and turn right to the old notches. This rotten hut is actually my home. Well, I meant rotten in a good way. Yeah, it doesn't look rotten. Okay, it's a bit... Alright, a little bit. And then down here. House of my mother, the first of the unborn, overgrown and forgotten. One day life will burn within it again. Someday. Hey, you gonna clean that scythe or oh? Alright, I didn't see anything. I didn't see shit. Greetings to you, toiler. Not like I'm much of a toiler, is it? It's not even a toilet, it's art, that's what it is. So I'm an art toiler. That sounds so funny, doesn't it? Art toiler, pot boiler. What are you doing here, by the way? Were you looking for me? Yeah, I came to ask you a question. Bah! A riddle again? You know I'm not very good with them. You literally gave me a riddle yesterday. No, not a riddle. You're the one who knows about all the rebirths. Yeah, well, I touch everyone with my scythe. Cannot be born without it. Hee. But mind you, I don't remember everything. Only the wise stargazers can do that. I'm afraid convincing you won't be easy. How should I approach it? Oh, the stress. Keep it together. Keep it together. I really need to know if any witches were born during Adekina's reign. Do you know anything about that? Yeah, let's go with that. Come on, Kyrphel. You can't have something like that. It's actually a terrible secret, so I won't tell you, sorry. A secret? Uh-huh. Something you can't know at all. There can't be a mystery where nothing happened. Maybe the witch really is back. I would do anything to unravel that secret, but putting my sweetest friend in harm's way? So foolish I am for not realizing it was off limits to her. I'm gonna try number one. You know, I also had to tell my secret to someone else today. I can't do such a thing. No way, no way. This is horrible. How could you even think of such things? I'm not thinking this through, apparently. She's clearly big on devotion. There was no other way. Good thing I know another way. If you don't take care of yourself, then I'll be keeping you out of trouble. No, there's no need to keep me safe. I would gladly give up my health if only my sister's name was revealed. Is it really necessary to harm others? Tell me, shouldn't we witches know everything about ourselves and our sisters? You may be right. Then tell me, I must know. She's scared? How am I going to convince her? Oh, if even one witch has been reborn since that ill-fated day, she doesn't know her fate. She has to live someone else's life. Think of her at least. Kyrphel, I can't. I can't talk about Eva. Lords, what have I done? Eva? Or Iva? I'm sorry. It was wrong of me to ask such a thing. Am I making things worse by breaking the silence? I've already made a mess of things. I think you've got to leave at that point, right? How can I make it up to you is not something someone wants to hear right now. I'll never ask for anything like that again, I promise. That might be alright. I'll never ask for anything like that again, I promise. Better go. I don't think that last one's one to say. If I leave now, there won't be another chance. Alright, it very clearly wants me to try talking. How can I make it up to you? You know... She gets up, wiping away the tears. I've always hesitated to tell this story. I still don't know if it's forbidden or not. So be it, Kyrphel. I'll dig up that secret for you. My heart is pounding uneven again, an ill omen. When my mentor spoke of past incarnations, she would repeat this story over and over again. On the day that everyone's beloved Oplucia, the blessed mistress, was killed. Oplucia probably? People put to death the witch Eva, who foretold the Great One's death. Mother. To this day, I cannot believe what they did to you. That day, I released poor Eva's soul. But the crowd kept on trying to interfere. Is that so? So she must have come back, must have been born again. I don't know. The soul was freed, but the will of the Great One. Could the mistress forbid a soul from rising or residing in an unripe seed? I suppose so. I can't believe it. I'm so close to an answer. No matter. Mother is alive. I dare not think otherwise. This is our chance, our only good hope for a good outcome. The mistress has no such power. I don't believe it. Only Mother Earth alone has the power to control life. That may be so. So she could really be among us. Ah. And she doesn't know that she's destined to be a witch. If it's as you say, then yes, she has no way of knowing herself. Poor thing doesn't even question her name. And I will be her mentor. We'll teach her our ways. Oh, my heart flutters in anticipation. I can't tell you how grateful I am. You did something great. You saved us all. Thank you. She's a little happier now. That smile warms my soul. Will it mend a maimed heart? Ask for whatever you want. What would you like me to conjure up good fortune for you? Or I can charm spirits to keep you safe. A calf sacrifice to strengthen your health, maybe? Can I have some fresh bread? I don't have enough fangs to feed myself and those I tend to. Can I? There you go. Enough for a whole loaf. I'll be going. May the earth cover your tracks. It will. It will. I still can't believe it. We're saved. The sisters will be so happy. Finally, some relief for the wicked witches. What if I'm wrong? What if I were to teach the arcane arts to a stranger? I would doom an innocent soul. Am I willing to do such an evil deed? A deed worthy of eternal oblivion? Should the sisters know of the doubts that plague me? No, absolutely not. Doubts away. So, Mother is alive. Scribe notes that the days of rebirth and the inherited names in his scrolls. Well, I must go to him in hopes of finding out who my mother was born as. She must be the first girl born under the third moon after her death. It's still hard to believe this is happening. Punished by never being allowed to play Skyrim. Yeah, the worst crime. Alright, we'll head back. Let's go check them scribes. Well, that's pleasant. I forgot I could walk faster. That's on me. Yeah, just end of this road. A witch is the last thing I need here. You hate the whole circle of witches? When a warlock crosses the doorstep, I expect a fire or worse. All my life I've tolerated that attitude, but now it could doom hundreds of souls. Don't be so hasty in your judgment. I really do need your help. Well, go on. Tell me what's your urgent need. I need to learn a name from the Scrolls of Rebirth because, wait, you want me to simply read sacred parchments to you, a witch, to read the names that are allowed to be known only by witches aren't permitted to know even that? What an insolent brat dared to show up. Get me out, you fool. Get out, you filthy wench. Am I going to lean into it? I got to lean into it, right? Filthy wench, you'd better watch your tongue. Oh, you'll beg for mercy after I curse you. You'll weep and lament, not the first to do so. Insolent brat, you think you can threaten me? I'll whip you on the cheeks and see how you behave after. If you don't get out now willingly, I'll force you. Laying a finger on a maiden, I believe even a thoughtless ram like you realizes what follows for starting a strife. Don't you really fear the lords? What kind of maiden are you? You're a frigid wench. Frigid? What does that even mean? And the mistress certainly won't protect you. I will tell her you're stealing the scriptures. Whom do you think she'll believe? Last chance, get out. Inflict an ailment. Mother Nature, mother of living, mother fatal ailments giving, turn the flesh to mouldy blight, make the blood to swampy plight, veins shall overgrow with mire, sinews you shall direly tire, twist the rotten core in frame, withered flesh, alive or dead, it's all the same. Go away, you brat, whispering stuff around here. Don't ever think of coming back. If I see you around again, I'll make a cripple of you. So what now? He won't let me get to the scrolls. Even if I steal them, it's pointless. Why aren't witches allowed to read? Lost, what is happening to me? I've done so much harm in one day, and I dared to plan even more misdeeds. Perhaps Oculus the Sage can read the scrolls for me, and he will keep my secret, as stargazers should. All that matters is that no one sees me with the scrolls. But they've never seen a witch holding a parchment before. I shall steal them at night, then. A theft. What next, Kyrphel? Deceit? Murder? The Lord's all feeble. No matter. All that's important is that Eva lives. I will find you, whatever it takes. We may have just given a scribe multiple myeloma. Yep. Pre-planning a weekend. The sun has long gone into the earth. Everyone should be sleeping soundly. Am I really doing this? So, steal the scrolls, let the sage read them, and then return them back. All while making sure that no one but the moon sees me with them. It's worth a try, but if they catch me, I'll lose my hands for sure, or eyes, or both. But I'm not a fool. I will not get caught. I should not wander at night without the protection of the sorcerer's roots. I'm afraid it's impossible to avoid the spirits in the silence of the night. One must be prepared for their mischief. I will eat a witchberry. The past incarnation has always been generous, bestowing dreams onto me. But the last nights have brought me nothing but darkness. So we're going to go all the way back, yeah? Yeah. It's quiet at night. Unsurprisingly. Everyone's busy, I don't know, pounding it. Wait, no, they're kids. They're probably not. Oop. Guards. No, I'm not going there. I wish I'd never seen the accursed hall. So the hall is that way, okay. But I kind of want to get past it. I could go up, right, down, left, and then up, and then right, and then like that. I would laugh if I was just always intended to walk into them. Like, that's just part of the plot. And I'm going to every possible effort to get past them. Right, and then I want to go left here. You're not going to talk, are you? No, we're good. Further to the left. Up here. Oh, shit. Hello. It's awful how you've exhausted yourself. Lords, you're about to collapse. Yep, I'm kind of tugging out. If only I had enough strength to reach my hut. A mighty breeze could push me, but there is none. You could sleep at home until someone knocks on your door. Instead, you're probably wandering around the village all night again. Who would dare knock on my door, especially when the moon's shining? Am I to leave the poor girl to lie in the forest all night and grieve alone until morning? No way. In the forest? Lords, no one but witches and hunters go into the forest. Don't tell me it's... Who? Who was it? I don't know. She was all dressed up, had beautiful beads and... Lords. A witch or not? So young, poor soul. Young? Sisters have already lived through the sunset, so not one of us. Mother Earth, why'd you frighten me so? Did you ask for something? Not anymore. And it's so close to the village, right by the pine mill. Creepy. Oh, I'm a fool. The hunters told me everything while walking me there. She was the keeper of the mill, poor thing. Oh. We spoke to her 4 hours ago. Keeper of the pine mill. She really was wearing beads. Can you imagine? She left the mill for a walk in the forest and found her death. It is said that the forest beast has awoken hungry for human blood. Just over the last 3 nights, 5 corpses have been found there. It's horrible. So, Kyrphel, don't go into the forest, and warn your sisters too. No, the forest gifts are as important as our own eyes. However, putting precious life at risk. Is it worth it? Thanks for the warning. Alright, I'm off to my hut. See you in the morning. May the earth cover your tracks. Just gotta go left. So the door's locked. What now? Let's lean against the door and listen. Nothing. Oh, there's someone out there. Distant, quiet footsteps, very different from the ones that belong to this idiot of a scribe. Who's then? I'm gonna wait until there's no one in the room. I don't need to find whoever's doing a crime here. I'm doing my own crime. How long are they gonna be in there? Looks like they left. Nothing. Try to unlock the door. Am I really ready to do this? To break the taboo and torture my soul? I'm ready. My only hope is that the lords are fast asleep. Good thing that the moon won't see me here. And I always have my trusty knife with me. Ah, it snapped. I'll have to start again. Ah, it snapped. I'll have to start again. What? Oh, I see. Wait. Turn clockwise. Turn clockwise. No. Okay, I've got to hit turn clockwise each time. Clockwise. No. Clockwise. Clockwise. No. Clockwise. 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 It snapped. Clockwise. 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 Push. Door opens. Okay, I've got it. I've got it. Hey, BDR, welcome in. Hope you're having a good evening. Stop right there. What do you think you're doing, huh? Return the scroll at once. Shh, don't make the scribe. I really need to know a name from the scroll of circles. Help me read it. No way. I'll call the master and he'll whip you right away. Why is it so difficult for you? Just one name. Are you someone's parent? Yes. Liar! Otherwise you'd know the name by now. What a fool I am, lying without any fear for the wrath of the lords. And what for? The whole village will be dead within a week unless I learn the name from the scroll. This can't be true. You're a liar, that's for sure. Would I have done this reckless act in a different situation? The village is doomed if I fail, and I will do anything to save us. Oh, the Lord's almighty. Take it, take the scroll, but make sure you return it. Imagine what will happen to me for the loss of the sacred item. I will. Got off easy. I hope the boy keeps his mouth shut. Who was walking around in there? Stab the boy or do a barrel roll. The two choices. Right, we need to go south, and then south, and then south, and then south, and then south. Gonna give it to the sage, get him to read it for us. There's someone out there. Looks like I have to find another way. Okay. Left, up, right, south. I should have done that using the same measurement system each way, but there we go. I wonder what's going on with that hall. I really want to know what's going on. Where am I supposed to find a deserted road? I can't go that way. I'm not going to the hall. It won't let me go to the hall. So we go here, up this way. Can't get through here. I've got to go through the hall. Is there no other way? Oh, damn you, Adekina. Truly it was your deeds that pushed me into this wickedness. Now I will do anything. No, wait. This way. I was going the wrong way. Okay, I'm free. See you, video. Okay, across the bridge and then back. I really want to know what's going on with that hall. Okay, over here. Oh, I went past. It's this house. Interesting. Oh, is this the Scroll of Cycles? Lords, you must have lost your mind. Where did you get this? I must learn a name from it, but the scribe refused to read it. And you stole it without a second thought? You idiot. I suppose so, but could I have done otherwise? I know it was a devious act, but there is no other way. I'll get the scroll back right away, but help me first. Did someone see you with it? No one did. I beg you, Ocklet. I have no one else to turn to. Who else would dare to help a castaway witch? Are you suggesting I should offer help to a thief? I turned thief not for gain, but out of desperation. Sounds like something exceptionally interesting is brewing. You know, if a man, regardless of his kind, commits many immoral acts, no matter how horrible they would be, sooner or later he's destined to do an equal number of good deeds. You may think this statement is absurd, but believe me, this is how it always has been. These things happen all the time, though they are often more than a generation late. Curious idea. But the judge doesn't know any of that. She's good at delivering swift punishment. I'm being clever, so what do you need to know? Finally, someone's willing to help. Well, a witch has to be born under a new moon after the second cycle when... Other mighty maidens are also born. Here's the scroll. Tell me the name of the one who was born on the third moon following the death of a witch called Eva 14 winters ago. Interesting. And yet what an extraordinary mind. I wonder if his theory works both ways. The one who helps others much will later be the cause of much sorrow and misery. It's terrifying. He's constantly stopping and studying notes. Does reading really take that long, or is he just taking advantage of the moment and seeking something for himself? What's in there? So she's back on the 4th day of the Firewheel Week. Born under the Star of Lamb. The name of the one you seek? Oplusia. Daughter of the mistress Adekina and her eldest heir. A curious coincidence, don't you think? The Lord's so feeble. What's wrong with you? Disappointed? It couldn't be any worse. The mistress won't let me anywhere near her daughter. And if she finds out her daughter is a witch by nature, she can't know that. And how am I supposed to talk with my mother when an heiress is not allowed to leave her chambers until the coronation? It's pounding unevenly again. With every beat resonating all the way to the top of my head, I feel the cold again. Hey, why are you shivering? Thank you, the wisest one, for your kindness. I'll be going. Return the scroll immediately, but please be careful with it. Old parchments are so easily damaged. May the earth cover your tracks. Go quickly. There's someone out there. Looks like I have to find another way. Okay. Could go back this way. And then I think we want to go left. I think we're going to have to go via the hall. More. We have to find another way. Why is everyone just chilling? Hold it right there. Well, well, well. Where'd you come from in the middle of the night? Carrying them parchments too. Did the boy give me up? I'm done for. What am I supposed to tell them? That I'm heading to see the Stargazer? That's stupid. I'm already going the other way. Should I say I'm going to see the scribe? That's so unlucky. I'm carrying a scroll for the scribe. I know all about scribes. I'm friends with their apprentice. It's a boy's job to keep the records. I see. Let's go then. We'll walk you there. It's night time after all. We don't want the acorn lady dragging you away. There's nothing I can do. Oh, I've gotten myself into trouble. What am I supposed to do now? Should I hope that they won't wake the scribe and just leave as soon as we get to his house? No. Is it possible to drive them away? What can we do? So what's your name, girl? Call me Postal. My name is Connolly, and you better remember that name. You've probably met my brother, the baker. His name is Connolly too. Are you mad at us, Postal? How do I get rid of them? Should I try a turn-off spell? Something disgusting is required for the incantation. Mold from the well should work perfectly. Of course I am. Every day is a slander of our kind. Oh yeah, everyone knows that all your witches are villains. I recall I had 2 bulls die of illness last spring. That was your doing, for sure it was. What else would you expect from these fools? Aren't you afraid of wandering around at night, Postal? Short nights like this bring all kinds of evil out of the woods. Why would you ask her that? The darkness no doubt makes her happy, and all the forest fiends are her very kin. Darkness is a witch's eternal friend. That's what I was taught. Let's go already. Postal? Oakley? Why do you still carry the scroll? Didn't I instruct you to take it back at once? 1,000 apologies. It's our fault for holding up your assistant. Well done, you helped a lot. Now I'll have to explain myself to the scribe. Excuse us, fools. We meant no harm. Get out of my sight, you idiots. Don't be angry with us, Stargazer. We've done everything in good conscience. Go on your way. Ah, good work, Ocklet. Just when I thought you were a clever one, you suddenly managed to find yourself surrounded by curious eyes and ears. What have you told them? Told them I was taking the scroll to the scribe and nothing more. Should have taken them to me rather than risk it. It's very rash of you. Alright, they'll forget this whole incident in a day, no doubt. You know, I have a feeling things are going to change for us after tonight. The stars have announced their indecision, the moon's light has faded, the lords are favouring knaves again. Look, the splinter is burning. Nock must be waiting for you. Thank you. I dread to think what would have happened if you hadn't come to my aid. I was only doing what is appropriate for a stargazer. I was following the stars. Today they have unveiled great mysteries before my eyes. Apparently he learned something for himself from those writings. May the earth cover your tracks. Be careful with that kind of farewells. The Scroll of Cycles. It's very good that you brought it back. Be quiet. In the end, what you did was a very bad thing. By the way, the stars saw all that wickedness. There they are now, still gazing through the window. Tomorrow they'll tell everything about you, and the punishment will surely follow, and you will cry later for not listening to me. I know it, and I'm ready to endure whatever they have prepared for me. Now that's a very bad idea. I would hide if I were you. Take a cellar, for instance. The stars can't find you there. Unfortunately, I don't have time to hide right now. Take your scroll, and don't you dare say a word to the scribe, you understand? I'll keep my mouth shut. One more thing. Master has fallen ill. Is it your doing? Huh. He'll know not to oppose a witch now. Oh my god, we genuinely have cursed him. Oh my god. I thought it was all maybe fake, and we were going to discover that right at the end. But no, we have actually managed it. That's right. It's best not to quarrel with me. I'm sorry for keeping the scroll from you. I meant well. I forgive you this time. My mother is the daughter of the mistress. How do I talk to her? How do I approach her? The Lord's all feeble. What should I do? It's time to consult with my sisters. They are used to having sleepless nights. Alright. To the outskirts. I quite like the sort of the relaxing woodland ambience at night. It's very pleasant. I could just nap, you know? Just chill. We're gonna go one more? No, no, we're here. I tell you, it will work. Everything's easy peasy for you. Have you ever thought about the future? The things to come? Souls under the roots? Souls above the roots? No. This again. How long will you argue? As long as it takes. Start listening to what you're being told. More bickering, more discord. But I bring good tidings. I can only hope it will cheer the restless sisters. Oh, Kyrphel, good night. I see you're holding a smile. Guess you figured out an answer for us. Yes, but first you'll have to ask our sparrow about her wondrous method. Stop it. As if yours is any better. Exactly. Better. Literally much better. Have you both found a solution? You don't even need to ask Lyrida. She made up some nonsense and is happy with it, the nitwit. Oh, stop picking on me, Kyrphel. Oh, no. Oh, stop picking on me. Kyrphel, tell us what you've come up with. I want to hear what's on your mind first, Lyra. So be it. Well then, hearken unto me. You remember the point of the... Here we go. Stop interrupting, please. I'm not talking about the madness you've been thinking. How can you not realize? You don't understand anything. I am the eldest of the sisters. I've lived through the sunset. There's no doubt in my mind. Zero doubt that this won't work. It won't work, will it? No, no. You're not the only one here who lived through the sunset, by the way, and besides, I'm much more familiar with the nature of witchcraft. Kyrphel, do you remember what the Great Dormition is all about? Naturally. You were right then. We can take a risk and do the ritual as free. During it, we are imbued with power from the source, but we will have to drink for the 4 of us. However, just think of what we will be capable of. The suggestion is, just imagine it, drink enough of the potion to make our guts boil, 1/4 more of black tar for each. Oh, heroin. 1/3. That's only 1/3 more. I've already counted it. You know that even a small cup often kills sisters during the dormition. Yes, remember Wishea? Kyrphel was just a tiny girl back then, but you should remember how she was seen off. It only happens to sisters that are still weak of body. Those who happen to held the dormition in their 10th year or earlier, we are stronger and probably more resilient. Imagine the power we'll gain. I swear to you, we'll be able to... Nonsense, nonsense, nonsense. You have no idea. You don't know how it works at all. You know how this is going to end, don't you? I'm afraid we will all perish in the end. However, there is a chance that at least one of us will be blessed by the earth and given the strength to survive the terrible ordeal. An even better suggestion would be to hope that the devouring spirits will show mercy when they see us on our last breath. We'll all surely die. Yes, we will. You can't even imagine the agony. All creations of Mother Nature will wake up hearing our screams. And then what? We throw our legacy away? The precious new incantations will fade into oblivion. Wonderful. We're just delaying the inevitable for no reason. I don't know what to think. Thankfully, there is another solution. But who will carry on our work? Someone has to, an outsider, that is. This is exactly why I've been waiting for you. I cannot take such an important decision alone. But first, tell me what you found yourself. I want to hear Vavner's idea first. Right, so much criticism. Time to tell us how your idea is better. I'm afraid you won't like it. You won't at all. I bet. Why do I have a feeling your idea is completely insane? So, after a long contemplation, I have come to the conclusion that it will not be possible to properly hold the dormition. We will only anger the spirits. It's like stirring up a beehive. We won't accomplish anything good. So we should just give up? You think it's not worth a try? Pretty much. We'd be doing sort of death, an agonizing death at the hands of a goddess who hates everything that lives. What's got into your head, Vavner? I don't recognize you. Lyra, let her speak. But she hasn't even said what she wants to do yet. Are you serious, Lyra? You still care about them? You're so kind-hearted, it's sickening. When was the last time you heard a kind word in your direction? They can barely stand us, whisper behind our backs about the vile rites we perform behind closed doors, how we bring illness to the livestock, to the soil, that we honour the death goddess with gifts. Is that a reason to condemn everyone to torment and betray our sacred ritual too? By the way, when was the last time you gave me a kind word? I can't remember. So what do you suggest we do if things are so bleak? Unlike our soft-hearted sparrow, who can't wait to die in agony, I suggest we put us all out of our misery. I most certainly do not. Stop making things up. You were the one who suggested that we should choke on the fiery black tar. That way the village will be saved. Should any of us die in the process, your plan will turn into a nightmare, and not just for us. Oh, we'll be the ones to get off easy, not having to witness the awakening of the goddess. We'll just be a treat for the spirits. You must realize what fate awaits the living. I believe we can do it. I never thought I'd call you a fool, but certainly you are one. I can't believe how completely irresponsible you are. Cut it out, I'm trying to save everyone. Oh, you're a saint. Can't wait to join the ranks of the martyrs. To have your lovely curls, ears, and fingers dispersed among the superstitious fools. Calm down already. Just tell me what you're proposing. Lyra, don't interrupt. Admit it to yourselves. We've decisively lost long ago. The mistress of horns and roots has destroyed us, killed and skinned us, and thus doomed the entire village. The only solution here, as I said, is to put us all out of our misery. Me and you and everyone else, even the accursed Mistress Dammer. I say we pour the night milk into the wells, reward the fellows with a good night's sleep and a peaceful journey underground. This is madness. How could you even think of something like this? It's monstrous, Vavner. I do not recognize you. I see evil in your face now. As I suspected, you two stubborn goats still haven't realized where we are. Lyra, my dearest sister, I know you don't have the guts. You're going to give up on your foolish idea on the eve of the dormition. You still remember what happened last time. I can see it in your eyes. And I still remember your sobbing nightmares that didn't stop week after week. And you, Kyrf, you still don't seem to have changed, still the same adventurous and fable-hungry, mindless girl you were 5 and 10 years ago. You've said enough bad things today. Pray that the stars haven't heard them. Now listen to what I've heard. Alright, go on, I'm all ears. As I was thinking about our problem, I took my brother's advice. You told him everything? Revealed to him the essence of the Dormition? I spared the details, no need to be afraid. Sure. As if it's not enough that everyone is already chattering on how to dispel the curse themselves. These fools. It's okay, sister. You can spread the word about the Dormition, especially with Lyra's plan. Vavna, enough already. Calm down. Please continue, Kyrf. So I took my brother's advice and turned to Littlegrave. What? She also knows now? Everyone knows now. Everyone. You spilled the beans, you blabbering goat. Can you keep your mouth shut? Be quiet, please, Vavna. Don't tell me what to do. You must think you're the most talented since you're making these new incantations, but the sorcery worked fine before. Ava, mate, be alive. The first unborn? Alive? I don't believe it. It can't be. Oh, she's your mother. How many times have I told you she's not dead? I dreamt of her the other day, but no, why would we listen to withered Vavna? There's no point, we don't need it. No, that's utter nonsense. So she must be living in the village somewhere now. Yet no one has seen her? She must be going by a different name. Don't make things up. No one of us has ever fallen so low as to even contemplate such a thing. It's a disgrace, an act truly worthy of ostracism. Kyrf, you can't be mistaken, can you? There can be no mistake. The one called Aplusia, who thinks theirself heir to the throne of horns, actually belongs to our circle. I wish I could believe it. I'm sorry, but that's impossible. There is no doubt that either you or the priestess are confused in some way. Oddly enough, I sense seeds of truth in those words. Unless you've been fooled. It's Littlegrave. You can't find anyone more sincere than her 100 leagues around. You think her mentor would have fooled her? It would be madness to anger the clouds like that. She's not of this world and might be imagining things for herself, or hearing nonsense from the talkative cattle. Yet I think we have to trust her. This is the best decision under the circumstance. Even if it's true.
Infosbrank wants Nick to call chat kitten. Hua, how you tade? 3.
Why would you do this to me, kitten? Why would you do this to me? Even if it's true, they won't let you set foot in the heiress's cell. Are you ready to take the wrath of fate for concealment? The mistress looks down from heavens with her eyes. All will be revealed to her. If this was true, she would have vindicated our kind. She knows not of the fate of men. She is blind. The gods have deprived her of the sacred eyes and left with anger-filled eye sockets. You do realize that you will have to ascend to the hall, the chambers of the mistress, condemning yourself to the wrath of fate, the wrath of the gods after all. Kyrf, my dear sister, think of what will happen to you after death. Conscious deceit is an unforgivable vice, and your brother, who is bound to you by the fate of a kindred stalk, will also be affected. But if you are willing to go there to sacrifice your soul, then I will yield to your desire. Are you suggesting I handle this alone? Why won't you help me? We're like owls. Our aspirations will only cloud your resolve and become hindrance on your way. All I can do is cast an incantation of favour so the mistress will surely listen to you. The rest lies upon your shoulders. Thanks, Lyra. You've really helped. Kitten is currently laughing and saying you're welcome. Thanks, Kitten. I hate this, and I need you all... I need Kitten to know that I hate this. So much. So much. Powerfully hating it. I'll give you some of my own luck. We don't seem to need any more. Alright, so be it. We'll do it your way, and if we don't succeed, we'll turn to my solution. No, in that case, we'll just have another unending discussion, as we always do. A couple of days should be enough. Come back when she refuses to listen to you, and in the event that she agrees, which I doubt, her initiation is also your concern. Take my good luck. What did Ocklet say today? The lords are favouring knaves again? So it's all in my hands. I will speak to either, no matter what it takes. Kitten says, you've got to be kidding me. Terrible. I don't remember a morning as unsettling as this. It's time to go to the hall, to meet the heiress of roots, my mother. Will I be able to see her against the will of the Great One? Perhaps we can talk in some other way. I pray to the gods that I might be granted permission after all. It's worth petitioning the mistress, but under no circumstances must I reveal her daughter's true calling. She'll be just as reluctant to listen to me as the other witches before. I just hope it doesn't turn out like it did with the scribe. What if she just banishes me and tells me never to set foot into the ruler's chambers again? Would I be able to talk to my mother then? Such willfulness can anger the great ones. Will the sorcerer's flame protect me from nature's disfavour? It must. Eat a witchberry. Cannot wait any longer. So much has already been done. Hesitation will ruin me. Off we go. We're going to go into this hall and then I think we'll stop there because that'll be 2 hours in. But I want to see inside this hall. I need to know. I need to know, Kitten. Are you with me? Hey, sorceress. Lika, that scoundrel put a chicken's head under my window. He must have read out some sorcery too. How am I supposed to deal with the curse of this? Fools are playing sorcerers again. They would at least knew something about it. You love the ambient sounds in this game. Yeah, it's real nice. How will you pay me? I have nothing. Spent all my fangs on amulets. No, I do not conjure for free. Pretty please. Alright, I'll lift the spell off you. The curse can be broken by burying the remains. I'm not going to read the incantation, burn incense, or summon spirits for free. Well, lead the way to this cursed house of yours. The boy accompanies Kyrphel to the cursed house. Here we are, and there's that nasty little head. Ew. Ugh, gross. It's already covered in maggots. Ah, who taught these fools such stupid curses? Pick up the chicken head. Nausea is here. It's done. It's going to stink all over the sack, but what else can I do? Better bury these remains somewhere, and preferably far away from the village, like the woods behind Ivor's house. Thank you, sorceress. I'm in your debt. Cool. Where the hell am I? I have a side quest now. Nope. Next one over. Here we go. Chicken head is still rotting in the sack. I can't show up in the hall with these stinking remains. Dump the remains and enter. To hell with the curse. I did it for free anyway. Lol. Come in, witch. The mistress is ready to listen to you. Ivor's room must be around here somewhere. How should I behave in front of her? Be sure to bow to the Great One and remain silent until you are addressed. And don't you dare be insolent. For the lords will listen to you along with the mother. Can I go through the side door? What? No. Further on is the passage to the hall of Oplucia, our blessed heiress. No eyes shall touch her until the day of her coronation. So the heiress's chamber is right here on the far west side. And her window faces the sunset. I can talk to her. Go to the mistress. Kneel. Great One, do not be silent. Turn your frightening gaze upon me. The gaze that will turn me to dust the moment I show disrespect. Such is the power in your hands. Power befitting a god. That's a cool throne. So, a sorceress of an ill kind hath arrived for an audience. Art thou not ashamed to waste away the precious time of the tender hearts languishing beyond the doorstep? Which one do I do? It said don't be impudent, but which one is impudent? I guess number 2 is the one to choose. Great One, witches have no shame, same as owls or blind moles. Answer me this, what unnatural force hath guided a vile creature such as thyself to desecrate these beautiful halls? Don't expect any good to come out of this conversation. I'm here by the will of the Father, Lord of the Waters. If so, present thy queries. prophetess of woes. Let us honor the will of the wisdom with them. Do not make a mistake, for he is listening along with me. He is inquiring along with you. No, I can't ask about my mother. I dare not. Answer me, Great One. How to regain the trust to my kin. I know how you see us, but I also know the virtue of my non-blood sisters. You have no reason to hold such a grudge against us, just as we hold no grudge against you. This feud will do the village no good. A familiar tale, every witch kneels here begging for vindication of a wicked kind, when none of them remember their past deeds. Yet I do remember, and I carry that memory with me through generations. Thou must be aware of what befell my predecessor, and your sinful mother played a direct role in that atrocity. Prove the innocence of thy ancestors, and I shall admit my mistake, perhaps. A veil of sorrow has been covering my eyes all these years. Impossible. Countless years have passed. Judge for thyself. All who came before thee have tried. Some of those foul maidens were far more capable than thou art. Each and every one of them is still wandering the underworld. I heard another one came down to join them the other day. Thou shalt not succeed. Your kind will vanish forever, and those who are not strangers to virtue shall at last be free of nightmares. Yet that's not all. I can see in thine eyes there's more thou wish to inquire. Here it is, my last chance to ask about Mother. Do I do it? Stars favor knaves. I'm gonna lie. You are mistaken, wise mistress. My question to you is concluded. I will not bother you with my worthless worries. Could it be that the deception caressed mine ears? No doubt it is, but what else would one expect from a soul so embittered? Will you punish me? I see thou hast taken me for an executioner. Look into the window. The sun hath borne witness to all. The clouds are whispering and spreading tidings of thy transgression. All nature will know. Thou shalt inevitably face due punishment. Tell me, what compelled thee to lie within this sacred hall? There's no turning back. I have to make something up. Great One, you know how witches use herbs of a sorcerer's nature. The potions made of them burn the gut and cloud the mind. Perhaps that's the reason why my speech seemed unnatural and deceiving to you. Have it thy way, and just as thy inquiry is concluded, so is my mercy towards witches. Leave this hall, for thou shalt find no further comprehension here. Much health to you, Mother of Horns and Roses. Health is something I can afford to give, since I don't have any myself. And we're out of there. I've accomplished nothing. How should I meet Mother now? Perhaps the window of her chamber will be open. It is not good for the heiress of the earth to shun the morning breeze. The spirit of life beats within it. Okay, so we want to go to the east, I think. Or was it the west? I think we want to go to the west, right? Are you helping my brother, witch? That boy at the well? Is that your brother? That's him. You should stop doing that, you know. A fool like him cannot accomplish a thing on his own. Despite my expectations, he's constantly being fussed over like a toddler. And he hasn't even been initiated yet. On his 13th summer, what kind of a hunter will he make? I've made my point. From now on, I won't let you out of my sight. As if you'd do anything to me. Here. Aplusia, daughter of the mistress, can you hear me? Silence. Is she afraid? Answer me. I will not tell anyone of our conversation. Nothing. Come on, speak up, false heiress. Aplusia hears your words. Tell me, how dare you slander her? It was not the truth, was it? Truth is a fundamental law. Nature itself shudders when it senses deception. People do not lie. You can hear nature right now. Does it shudder? No, it's silent. Aplusia hears the leaves whispering, but she cannot understand the words. They may cry out to her of your deceit, but through the tiny window only a hum can be heard. Answer, who are you, and why do you dare to distract the heiress of the earth? I am your daughter. Aplusia does not find your humour funny. Speak plainly. Who are you and why are you here? My name is Kyrphel. Some call me Posile by my hair. I'm a witch, one of the last of my kind. A witch? Came to cast a spell on defenceless Aplusia? Mother warned me. Should you start whispering incantations, Aplusia's scream will be heard all around. No need. I came to you for a conversation. One of these short conversations that change the world. Will you listen to a witch? The mistress of roots won't let anyone see the young heiress, yet she must be willing to listen to those who seek her advice and address their needs, no matter how she feels about them. Only the little ones visit Aplusia. The blessed ones are unaware of Mother's temper. Yet you are not afraid of her wrath. Something important must have compelled you to come to me. I dare say a powerful force of some kind. Was it fate or simple carelessness? Hey, Kara, welcome in. To be honest, Aplusia lacks experience in resolving issues. But she shall listen. I shall listen. Wait a moment. Rustling in the room. Jumping out of the window. Mother. So we meet again after all these years. What, I saw something bad. What are you wearing? Did you put on the bad luck charms? They're so old. Does anyone still keep them? Lyra created incantations to bypass such trinkets long ago. And from the evil eye too? Is that what the mistress is teaching? That's it. I can no longer speak in this monstrous manner. I apologize for such an unpleasant first impression. Are you leaving your chambers, breaking your restraints? Not at all. It is forbidden for the sunlight to touch my body. So you see, there is a mask on the face, and the body is covered by gowns, and the hands are gloved. It is forbidden for my feet to touch the ground, so I am not barefoot. I tread the ground with hard soles. It is forbidden for people to see my face. The mask helps me there as well. Despite all this, no amount of pleading will convince Mother to let me leave my cell. Let us walk and enjoy the savoury morning breeze. I am expected at the old elm tree today. Okay. We're just walking. Where is the old elm tree? It's south, right? The dewberry is here. Yay, the dewberry! Hello, children. Let's play, dewberry. Let's play hides. Yes, hides. Sure, I'm always happy to. Kyrphel, will you join us? Yes, she's going to be a seeker. What? Let's see what kind of soil you're made of, Kyrphel. The Lord's all feeble, damned hides. Still, I suppose Mother's approval is worth it. Dewberry, what are you doing? She's a witch. There's no point in playing with a witch and her conjurings. She'll reveal everyone in no time, and that's it. And also rats are her scouts. Rats? Ew. Anjik, what rats are you talking about? Are you dumb or what? Are you afraid you can't outwit a witch? And how much bragging have I heard? I'll do it. We're counting by the tree, up to 20. Do you know how to do that? You think I can't count to 2 tens? No peeking. She will not, I'll see to it. Can't believe this is happening. It's the last time I played hides. So I'm going to count to 20 and start looking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ready or not, here I come. Well, 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 who do we have here? Nobody. Right. I see you. There's a nose sticking out from behind the tree. Oh, I knew it. The damn witch cast a spell. Why did I even agree to play? Damn it. Okay, I genuinely didn't see that, so... That was lucky. Oh, I see one there. There you are. Well done, you found me. The brightly coloured cloves give you away. I'll be waiting by the old elm tree where we started. No. No one there. Well, 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 who do we have here? Oh, I thought the laughter was a hint. Oh, there's a kid behind the well. Found you, you can't hide. Oh, she just used magic and now decided to start bragging how good she can play. Whatever. No, I don't want to go that far. Gotta listen out for the kid. Can't hear anyone. I'm just gonna have to hit it all over the place, I think. I'm sure I'll find him. They gotta be somewhere. Wait, didn't I see something behind that bush? No. Okay. Oh, found you. You're hiding in the car. There we go. No fair. I can't be seen here at all. Not at all. That's got to be all of them, right? There can't be any more than that. I didn't bother counting how many there were. Thought it was a kid humming. Don't think so. Alright, I think we're going to stop there for this evening. It's been just over 2 hours, so that was the Mildew Children. I think it's got a beautiful art style. It's got really nice sort of ambience to it. The world is deeply interesting to me. I really want to know what's going to going on. I think the writing could do with some work. There's a lot of grammatical issues. It's not that readable. It might be a translation error or something like that, but it needs an editor to go over it, to be honest. But you know, I desperately want to know what's going on with the plot. Because this sort of world where reincarnation is happening all the time and it's treated as an everyday sort of thing is very interesting. I want to know why no one is allowed to live past 19 and they're just killed, so they've got to have their full life in 19 years. You know, everyone here is children, except was the mistress, she was an adult, right? I don't know, maybe she was like 19 as well. A little hard to get a hold of that. But yeah, that is a really sort of interesting idea. And then you've got all this sort of very Grimm's fairy tale, very sort of Germanic sort of pagan sort of ritual going on as well among everyone. And it's hard to tell what is actually working and what is coincidence. And I think that's masterfully done. I think the writing itself, the actual text used, needs an editor to go over it and make it just grammatically better. In a lot of places. But yeah, that was the Mildew Children. And we're gonna stop there, I think. So let me end the old YouTube side of things, and then we'll go and raid somewhere on Twitch. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. On YouTube, you can always hit those like, comment, and subscription buttons, which make YouTube very, very happy and will help me get close to 1,000 subscribers because I'm only 50 odd away now.